Hello, Porter here. Good morning. And I am out on the trails at Waterloo Park once again. And I am doing a section of the trails that I've only done probably 2 or 3 times. And I'm doing it because I'm pretty sure that this part of the 10K is going to be part of the 10K. When I did my scouting walk last week, I came up a little short of the 10K, and I looked at the map and I realized that this trail is probably the reason why I came up short. It's a little trail. It does a little loop right by the park, right by the dog park, and I think it's going to add that little extra mileage that I need to complete the 10K. So I'm out here today, and I started here, so I don't start at the same point every time because that'll get boring. So I'm starting here today, and then I'm gonna walk the whole route that I think is the right route, and we shall see if it adds up to 10K. So there's that. And then I also decided something today. When last year I decided I wanted to do a 5K, that I wanted to get out and start running and do some 5Ks. So I did. I went out and I practiced, and I did a couch to 5K type deal up until they wanted me to pay for it, and then I just kind of did my own thing where I would run for a couple minutes and walk for a couple of minutes, and did what I could do. And I ran some 5Ks. And I think my best time was about 42 or 44 minutes, which isn't fantastic, but it was good for me. I was happy with it. And I ended the year with the Texoma Challenge, which was a night race here at Waterloo Park. The name escaped my mind for a second there. Here at Waterloo Park, and that was in June, and I did not want to run through the summer, so I quit and started back up in September. And when I started back up, I didn't really train like I did before. I kind of, to be honest, I slacked off a lot. I thought I can do a 5K. 5K is easy now, Look at me, Mr. 5K. And my time suffered some, but I still was doing okay. I got second place for my age group on one race. I signed up for a 10K, and I got first place in my age group at the 10K. So, I thought I was doing good, but I really wasn't. I kind of lost the will to run, So I've been out here training harder than normal, and I've got 2 races left for the end of the year. So now I'm training, right? So anyway, but my goal last year was to do these 5Ks, and my goal at the beginning of this season was to finish the season by doing a 10K. And like I said, I already did one, but I kind of just signed up for that on spontaneously and did it. And so anyway, my thing is, I'm using the Texoma Challenge every year as my goal race. I want to get my best time. I want to get my best thing. It's the end of the year for me. It's kind of my Super Bowl, okay? So that's why I'm out here practicing this 10K route and trying to do my best to get my best time and all that. So anyway, so next year they have Well, the Tech Summit Challenge is the 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, and I think a marathon and a 50K. I know they have a 50K, but I think they do a half marathon and a marathon. So my goal for next September is, I mean, not next September, next June, not this June coming up, but next June, is to do the half marathon here. And then my goal the year after that is to run a 50K. And I know that's a big jump, but I'm 55 years old. I can't wait around forever to do it. So I was looking up some 50Ks and times, and the Tech Summit Challenge, they want you to run it in 9 hours. And man, I know right now that would be impossible for me. But in 2 years, maybe. But if not, there are other 50Ks in the area where they run at 100K at the same time. And I've seen some of the times, you know, past times that people have run. And one of them in Glen Rose, Texas, it took a guy 14 hours to finish. And I am pretty confident that I could run one in 14 hours. Now, am I confident that I could run for 14 hours? I don't know about that. That's the thing. But for me, it's not about time. It's about endurance and distance. So, you know, I want to get a good time on this 10K that's coming up. But for me, it's not about getting a great time. It's about endurance and distance. The same thing with the half marathon. I just want to be able to say I ran 13 miles. And I use the term run loosely because I'll be running and walking and running and walking. But, something grabbed my leg. I think it was my shoelace, but I'm not sure. I'm going to tell myself it was my shoelace. So anyway, that's my goal. 50K in 2 years. So I'm going to start now, working up towards it. And I know I've got to do more than just come out here and walk the trails. I'm going to have to start running more. I'm going to have to start exercising more in general, lose some weight, you know, lots of things. But I need to do it anyway. So having a goal in mind will help me along the way. So anyway, that's just a big life update from me. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace.